Namaste, everyone. Thank you for joining me in today's practice. This will be a 20-minute yoga flow for your own practice to do in the morning or in the evening. Take a moment to set an intention for your practice. When you're ready, we meet in child's pose. From here, allow yourself to cultivate your yogi breath, noticing at any point in time you can come back to this pose. And when you're ready, we move in our cat and cow pose. The inhalation, you round and you look up, and the exhale, look towards the navel. Pause it at any particular point in time. Allowing yourself to come back now as you float the right hand forward and the left leg back. Exhale, elbow to knee, then inhale, lengthen. Exhale, elbow to knee. You have it now. Allow yourself to connect with the practice of yoga. Exhale, release, and we move to the other side, this time the left hand and the right leg. Exhale, contracting. Noticing each side might feel different. Making sure you are breathing in and out. Letting go of anything that no longer serves you. When you're ready, find that length. Exhale, release. Just do another cat and cow to release the back. Tuck the toes under. We meet in plank. Exhale, press into downward dog. You can walk and straighten alternate leg if that feels comfortable. When you have it, inhale, float the hands all the way to the sky. Low lunge. Exhale, the hands to the mat. Find that length as you lift the left knee. The left leg meets with the right, flat back. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Left leg back. Left knee on the mat. Inhale, hands reach up. Low lunge. Finding that length. Do not compare yourself to anyone during the yoga practice. Lift the left leg back. Press back into your plank. Lower the knee and chest and chin. Inhale, coming into cobra. Exhale, rolling back into plank for a moment. Exhale, downward facing dog. Make sure you're comfortable. Float the right leg high, three-legged dog. Bend the knee, open the hip, relax the shoulder. Wild thin, our favorite, lifting, opening the heart, taking a gently back bend, especially if you sit in the office. This is a great one. Finding that breath as you bring your left leg in between the hand, low lunge. Lifting the right knee off the mat. Exhale, float the hands to the mat. Look forward to in. Exhale. Pyramid pose, wide pyramid pose. Take that left leg back to meet with the right. And finding yourself back into plank, knee, chest, chin. You can take this to more challenging or stay in the cobra. Inhale, press into plank momentarily. Exhale, press back, downward dog. Right leg reach high, three-legged dog, bend the knee. You can flip, this is an option. While thin, open the heart and allow your smile to come. Exhale, finding the left hand down, reaching and drawing that knee towards the face. Inhale, hands reach up, low lunge. Finding that breath. Exhale, unwind your hands down. Inhale, reach the hands all the way up. Lift the left knee rather. Exhale the hands to the mat. Straighten the right leg now, wide-legged pyramid pose. Bend the knee and bring the left leg to meet with the right, flat back. Exhale, fold. Take the right leg back. Inhale, rise up, high lunge. Finding breath. Exhale, float the hands to the mat. Inhale, we twist. Draw your left hand up and forward. Exhale, bring the hands to the mat. Look forward to lengthen. Straighten that left leg. Wide pyramid. Exhale, left leg back. Downward facing. Inhale, right leg in between the hand. Look forward to lengthen. Hands reach high. High lunge this time. Exhale, cartwheel the hands to the mat. Twisting on this side. Notice your shoulder. Exhale the hands to the mat. Inhale, forward looking. Wide leg pyramid pose. Bend the knee and step the right leg back, downward dog. Plank into yogi push-up, upward facing, downward facing dog. Check in with your breath. Shoulder away from the ears. Roll over to the right side, side plank. You can always draw your right knee on the mat if it's challenging. Exhale, come back to plank. Breathe in, yogi push-up, upward facing dog. Downward facing dog, rather, side plank on the left side, my apologies. Noticing your side body as you exhale the right hand down, elbow hugging the rib cage, upward facing dog, downward facing. Walk your hands towards your feet and fold forward. Walk your hands forward into that plank, yogi push-up, upward facing dog. Noticing how warmth your body is feeling, bring the right leg outside of the right hand and come into this variation of lizard pose. Option to draw the left knee down, roll to the outer edge of the right leg. Noticing where you are. Exhale, take the right leg back. Maybe bend and straighten back to plank, yogi push-up. Strength and flexibility. Into plank pause. Exhale, downward dog. Finding that length as you bring the left leg outside of the right. Lizard pose. Roll to the outer edge of that left leg. Option to bring the right knee down. Be observant of your breath. Be the observer. Coming back into your downward facing dog mindfully. Inhale into your plank, yogi push-up. You can always draw the knee, chest and chin down. Upward facing, downward facing, moving with intention. Right leg rather, in between the hand, rise up, high lunge. Hands in Anjali Mudra. And twist left elbow outside of the right knee. Look up or look forward. If you fall like I have, just smile and come back into it. It's not always easy. Hands reach up, take a back bend. Exhale, cartwheel the hands to the mat. Right leg back, downward dog. Inhale, left leg in between the hand, float the hands to the sky. High lunge, crescent lunge, take a back bend. Hands in Anjali Mudra. Right elbow outside of the left knee. Thumb to sternum. Broaden across the chest. Inhale, hands reach high. Exhale, hands to the mat. Take the left leg back, downward facing. Inhale into your plank, chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Finding your breath as you lower the knee to the mat. Take child's pose. Connect again with your breath. Feel the poses. Feel the alignment. Notice the intention that you set before class. When you're ready, finding that length once more and come into hands and knees for camel pose. Hands reach up. Maybe tuck the legs under, knee over knee, the hip, or hip over knee. Fingers pressed towards the shoulder. Allow your head to go back if you are comfortable there. Just warming up and sit back on your heels. Pause here. Observe the front body and allow the dust to settle. Second time. Again, open the heels of the feet. Take a slightly back bend. Maybe this is comfortable. If further to go, you can reach your hands towards the heels. Keep the hip over knee. Open the heart. We tend to hold tension in the hip region, and we tend to let it go. Hands reach up. Exhale, bring the hands underneath the shoulder. Tuck the legs back and come back into plank. Yogi push-up. Moving with awareness and mindfulness. Back into plank. Momentarily press back into side plank on the right side. Maybe lifting the left leg up if you fall. Remember, it's yoga. Mindfully bring the left leg behind the right while thin. Mine wasn't quite as smooth. Bring the left leg and come back into that lizard. Remember, we tend to hold tension on our lower lumbar and our hip region. Bring the right leg outside of the right hand, squatting down in Malasana, prayer squat. Try to bring your heels down if you can. Forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, look forward to lengthen and float the left hand up, taking a gentle twist. You can put your hand on the block if that's available and do the right side. Keep the legs straight, back flat, knee. Look forward to lengthen. Exhale, fold. Clasp opposite elbow, rat doll. We're packing a lot of sequence, a lot of asana here. Allow yourself to move at your own pace. We take the left leg back and take the right leg back. Plank, yogi push-up. We love our push-ups. Upward facing. Finding that length and press back into the left side now, side plank. Let's try to move more mindfully. The right big toe catches the right leg, lift on up. Again, yes, it's a balancing pose. Mindfully bring the right leg behind the left while thin. We're preparing to bring that right leg and rising up into your crescent lunge. This was easier. Exhale, bring the hands inside that right leg for lizard pose. Each day we come to our mat, it is a new day for change. And allow yourself to move and pause and come back into Malasana. Bring your bumsy on the mat, hug your knee in. You've done a great job in this short time. Take the legs up to the sky and just move and allow any tension on the lower back to release. Straightening the one leg and keeping one leg on top. You can use your hand, or you can just keep your head and shoulder on the mat and switch effortlessly. Recline in eagle pose, recline in pigeon pose. Catch the shin of the right, flex the left leg. Release any tension here. Continue to work with your breath. Then hands reach all the way up to the sky. Lift the hip, modify bridge. Relax the face and bring the right ankle over the left knee. Breathe in and release the hands and catch the left shin. Flexing the right ankle to protect the lower back and the knee. When you have it, take a big breath in and lift the hips for modified bridge pose. Feel your right leg opening. Release any tension. Taking your time, hands reach overhead, lengthen the spine as much as you can. Exhale, release. Hug your knee, give it a squeeze, rock side to side. Now make sure your hands can touch the back of your heel and lift on up for bridge pose. Interlace the hand. Draw shoulder away from the ears. Noticing and honoring your back body. Finding length as you squeeze, as you exhale, start to come down. Taking a big breath in. Let's do it one more time. Inhale, lift the hip, interlace the hands. Make sure your ankle is underneath your knee and tuck the tailbone under and squeeze back down. How are you feeling? You can repeat the bridge pose, or you can take a moment to go into your wheel. Be mindful, if you do not have a wheel practice, this is a short practice. Maybe skip the wheel. But if you have wheel, press on up. Maybe straighten the arm, maybe bend. And always come back mindfully. You can take it a bit farther and catch your ankle as you draw the head to the mat. Be cognizant to come out effortlessly. Release your bridge or wheel. Hug your right knee in and release any tension on your lower lumbar. Squeeze the left leg in. Just hug one more time on the right. Hug on the left. Squeeze both legs in. Give yourself a hug. Remember to stay for the bonus round. Coming into reclining butterfly pose, Sutta Baddha Konasana. Drawing the tailbone under, feeling your lower back on the mat. Release the palm open or close. Relax the head, the face. We worked hard. Even though it's a short class, I want you to honor yourself for taking the time to move your body. I'm a firm believer that we need to move our body at least once or twice a day. Legs is over the left side as you look at the right with grace. It's a twist. Legs is over the right, stacking and look to the left side rather, with ease. Releasing any tension. Hug the knee back in, loving on it. Releasing. Just make yourself comfortable now and come into our final relaxation pose. Remember, at any point in time, you can always come into that child's pose. If this does not feel comfortable, child's pose is available. Take one more breath in and sigh it out of the mouth. Hug your knee in, rock forward and back, and rock yourself to seated. Bring the hands in Anjali Mudra, bowing towards your head, towards your chest rather, honoring the teacher within. Now for the bonus round, how do I get into a headstand? You can skip this part or you can go for it. My audio wasn't working, so I'm doing a voice over. Finding your length here. You're going to clasp opposite elbow, your shoulder width apart, and then bring the hand, your measurement on the mat. Measure. You want to double check. Shoulders are stuck over the elbow. Interlace the hand like a basket, like a woven basket. And then push in the forearm. Measure to make sure the crown of the head comes to the mat. That's equally important. Place on the mat, tuck your toes under, lift the knee, and walk your legs in. If this is how far you've gotten, great. You can take both legs up, not quite advanced. We didn't fly into it, but notice I hug my hip region as I put my legs up and continue to push my forearm into the mat, not my head. Even though it's a headstand, you come back with control in the core region. You can start to play by opening the legs and maybe taking one leg up. You might have fallen out. Try again, trying to see whether you can lift the legs one at a time or both legs at a time. If you are a beginner to the headstand, you can always use the wall. Come out mindfully. Breathe. Now, we try again. Walk the legs in. You know the measurement now. You hug the knee in and think about chair pose. Utkatasana, stacking the hip as you start to straighten the leg while engaging the core. Coming back down with the knee hugging in and lowering down and taking child's pose. It's so important to take child's pose after an inversion. Bring the hands in front of the heart, honoring yourself for showing up. If you are liking this content, give the video a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see all of you soon. Namaste. Thank you.